Right, we're training how to get back to the nest here. Beverly, that's Erik, mother and father, and this is one of the little chicks, and he has managed to fly from the ground right down there. He flew up to the side there, and then from there onto there where his parents were. He's taking a rest, but they are encouraging him to fly. Whoops, there he goes, there he goes. Oh no, he's made that dreadful mistake of flying upwards. You see, now they're telling him, no, 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 come back to the rail, come back to the rail. Back to the rail. That's what Beverly's saying there. And has he made it? Has he made it? Oh, very close, very close. There's father. There's mother. And he's lost it. He's back down on the ground. There's the other one over there, who hasn't even tried to get off the ground. Erik surveying the scene there. He knows that it's quite important to get these chicks to go back to the nest, and the parents aren't giving the chicks much reprieve. You see, they're already bobbing down to the ground to try and convince these two chicks to follow them. Diego Quail is getting in the way, and Beryl is trying to watch them to understand what to do. Oh no, sorry, that's not Beryl, that's Flo. Oh, well, there's both of them there. Anyway. See, the thing is, flight is a learned skill. They are born with the innate ability to flap their wings. But that is about it. The flapping alone just really involves fluttering, and it's more about vertical takeoffs than anything else. And what this is doing is trying to, in small steps, create a pathway by which this little chick can find its way back. And it really will be from, you know, post to post. And it's a horrible angle through the bars, isn't it? I'm very sorry about that. Perhaps that'll be better. There you are. You see, Beverly is encouraging them to join her. And this one's going to go again. You see, he's rested for a bit, and you can tell now that he's actually moving around again. He'll shortly be having another crack at it. He's already looking up and looking around. Remember, these kids are slow, and the parents are incestual and possibly not really sure what they're doing. Beverly still on the flying down and flying back up. That's her general pathway, hoping that they will follow. Diego Quail is really in the way here. because he might be putting the poor little chicks off. This one hasn't got a clue. Hasn't got a clue. Whereas the other one, the more interesting one, is, yes, him. He actually has a fairly good idea what he's supposed to do, but he expends a lot of energy at the moment in doing it, and his coordination is Binky-esque. And he nearly went then. Yeah, that's it, Beverly. You get her moving, because she's not moving. She's not done anything. And I think Beverly's getting a little bit pissed off now. Come on, follow Beverly. Gosh, you can even climb that. Now what's gone on? Sorry, I was looking elsewhere and the camera was just wandering away. I was wondering which zebra finch was making the constant beeping, because it was Beverly. Yesterday, when it got dark, she tried to get my attention to get these kids back in the nest. I had to do it by hand. But that was the male. That was Erik making that noise. And where has the other chick gone? Oh, it's over there in the corner. Come on, you've got to fly! See, I think it wants feeding as well. I think that's why it's suddenly started following her. But you might like to know that all the other zebra finches are keeping a very close eye on what's going on, including when they're out. The other chicks. You know, Flo and Lammas have nothing to do with the other chicks now. They're completely independent. Although they haven't learnt to sing, because of course they weren't taught, because their parents were separated too early to sing, so they've learned a generic song which the babies will probably pick up, but there's been no active teaching of song, which just goes to show what happens when you damage zebra finches by removing them from their parents too early. So Flo and Lammas are not, sorry, they're up there now. Flo and Lammas are the ones in the corner, in case you're wondering. Beryl and Martin, Flo and Lammas. Yes, they do look very similar, which is why I've ringed them. But Flo and Lammas, wherever they've gone, there they are. Flo and Lammas have already started on a second clutch. They're grooming each other. They've already started on a second clutch, and so their babies are independent now. And you often see when they're out and about, they take great interest in these little kids down here, and they do try their hardest to help. Unfortunately, they just incur the wrath of the parents for sort of getting in the way, really. staring into the dying sun are my 2 diamond doves. Beautiful creatures, that. Now, still not going too well. It's a shame because he was really close. If he hadn't overshot the mark, he'd have gone in, and then they would probably have been able to get him into the nest. See Beverly chasing off Enoch, that is, who should have gone to market today. That's one of the first clutch of Flo and Lammas who should have gone to market today, and I completely forgot. Whoops. One of the fawn males, and you see going down to try and help, but Beverly was chasing him off. Beverly would chase off the Diego quail if she could, but Diego is large and Beverly's only small. Never mind stretching your wing. Now you see, this could take all afternoon. This could. But they are recognising that the time has come to actively teach. This is the first time I've seen them actively teach, rather than just panic when it starts going dark. So it's a learning experience for the parents as well. And where's the other one? Hasn't moved, don't suppose. No. That one stands no chance at the moment. I will have to pick him up, or her, and put it back in the nest if it isn't completely trampled by the stupid quail. Oh, oops! What's going on there? Oh no, that was Beverly. I thought it was our little chick, but it wasn't. It was just Beverly. You can see where he gets his sort of chocolatey colouring from. Again, the lighting's not brilliant because he's markedly different in colour to Beverly, but they look sort of very similar on this camera. I hope they make it.